Today I'm going to make the pork burger, I think it's called lime and pork burger recipe on page 109. And I've decided I'm going to make them as meatballs. Now I'm going to use the air fryer today to cook several recipes, and so I'd like to introduce you to the air fryer, which might be new to some of you. I have two models, they both happen to be Philips, but one is the larger one, which is in fact 5.5 litres and 1800 watts. So we're going to actually use the air fryer to cook the pork meatballs. I'm going to start by using my little mini chopper. Just move that slightly. And you'll see that the apple has actually been put in some lime juice just to keep its colour. This is a whole eating apple, a small red onion, and some flat leaf parsley. I love these mini choppers. I don't know, have any of you got one? I've had mine for a few years now and I use it for so many things. I think you can see that the ingredients are now finely chopped, and I'm going to add that to 500 grams of 5% fat pork mince. To that I'm going to add the breadcrumbs, and I'm doing double the amount in the book because I'm cooking for more people. 50 grams of, these are wholemeal breadcrumbs, and that's the freshly made breadcrumbs, not the dried variety. Give this a bit of a whirl with a fork. I'm adding some paprika, 2 teaspoons of the sweet paprika for colour and a bit of flavour. 2 teaspoons of granary mustard. You can use Dijon or granary. We're going to bring it together with a beaten egg. Got the egg. It's a large egg. You want for this amount you must have a large egg. But in the book I think it says half an egg. You use the other half for another recipe. I've got this dear little fork that used to belong to my grandson, so it's an ideal fork for beating egg. Air fryers can be used to roast, toast, steam, bake, as well as fry. So they are an incredible versatile small kitchen appliance. I know that you have to have the space for them, but if you're cooking for 2 people most of the time, they are so much more economical. Also, most air fryers don't need to be preheated, so you're saving on time and fuel again. You'll perhaps notice that I've put a paper liner, which you can buy online. It just protects the base of the air fryer. It's perforated so the air will still circulate. It helps to keep the machine clean. And I'm just going to put the meatballs directly into the air fryer. I think we'll get about 12, but I haven't done this before, so bear with me while I make the meatballs. I'm going to cook these in 2 batches because I won't get them all in. We could use the rack, which we've shown you before, to cook double the amount, but I'm not going to fiddle about with that today. I'm going to cook this amount, and then I think I'll use the smaller one for the remainder. That's the on button. Immediately comes up with 180 degrees centigrade. I want to increase it to 190, and then I'm going to simply press the timing button for 10 minutes, and then we'll press the start button and away it goes. I'm going to put the remaining meatballs in the smaller machine. It's simply a question of putting the basket into the fryer, setting the temperature, there's just a dial at the top, and we're going to set it for 12 minutes. Let's have a look at how they're getting on. The meatballs in the slightly larger air fryer are perfect, 10 minutes at 190, and so were the ones in the smaller air fryer. So I'm very impressed with both, as this is the first time I've done them. So I'm just going to lift them onto a plate with some kitchen roll, just to absorb any extra fat. And these would be delicious with a pasta sauce and some jacket potato perhaps, or just with salad. They will also reheat very well in the air fryer. If you have some left tomorrow, you could reheat them in about 3 minutes at 190. Meatballs, which is the same recipe as the pork and lime burgers, but I've made them into meatballs today.